exposing where those voices really came from, the negative voice in your head. My name is Nancy Mitchell with Love Guru, your guide to better relationships. Guys, this is day 4, okay? This is day 4. This is about the entire week that we're talking about inner beauty, inner glow. That beauty that we all have inside of us that we need to just bring on out. So anyway, let's get into it. Okay, where those voice came from, those negative voice come in your head, like, I can't, I don't want to do this, I can't, I don't want to do this. Where did they actually come from? And I would say most of the times, they are actually from your childhood. That's where it's coming from most of the times. Okay, sometimes it's teenager upwards, but most of the times I would say from you growing up as a child, things that you see, family members, every single thing that goes on in your life growing up as a child to your adulthood is pretty much things that you start saying to yourself, things that you believe that people say to you, and all those negative thoughts that everybody that you come in contact with ever say to you. Because relate to me, guys, do you remember some things that back in the days you're looking at and you're like, oh my God, but Mr. John was mom next door neighbor, and he used to tell me that my head was big, or my forehead, and it's like, you remember those things like years after. You remember this person who will turn to you and say, you are going to be somebody great. You're intelligent. You are beautiful. These are the stuff that we dwell on. These are the stuff that we grow up with, and it becomes a part of us. And no, it becomes a part of our negative thoughts that we're feeling inside and that we say to ourselves, that voice that says to us, I am not enough, and I can't do this, and I'm not good enough for this person. I'm not good enough for that job. I'm not good enough for this. Those inner voice is going to be, those voice that comes from your childhood and things that you have, decided that is true. But now you need to start asking yourself the questions. Who made them true? Why are they true? Start asking the question, asking back yourself the question by dissecting that question to yourself that you're telling yourself, oh my God, or a statement. You'll say, this is a statement, and that statement, negative statement about yourself. Start asking different questions to break down that statement to see exactly why is it true? Why do I believe it's true? Then you'll start seeing that it's just nonsense. It's all in your brain. It's all in your head. That voice that comes and tell you some negative shit, it's all in your head. It's not true. Then when you start dissecting it, you will realize that reality is that there's endless possibilities. You can make that choice for yourself, okay? Now, healing the beauty wound. That wound that you have inside the childhood, as I said, culture that I said, how we learn to feel ugly, okay? Culture and people around us just keep on feeding us garbage, and we just take it in and we just consume it, and it becomes a part of us, which just breaks us down and have us come so negative and stressful and just make our life a living hell. And we don't even realize that, Mr. James or Mary Jane around there talking shit, you think it didn't bother you, but it just consumes you, and it becomes of your life, and you start believing it. Oh my God, she said my hair wasn't pretty, or oh my God, I'm too fat, or something else, whatever it is. But it becomes you. It becomes a part of your soul. And I think that one of the things that I start doing for myself is start to taking out people out of my life. And I know it's not, I shouldn't say I don't know, I know it's right, but I know it doesn't feel right when you're doing it. And I start looking at my circle, and I looked at people that I have around me. I look at people that I talk to on a daily basis, and I start looking at what is it that they're giving me? What is it that I feel when I speak with them? How do I feel when I'm finished speaking with them? And that is a question that I ask myself with all of my relationships that I have, all of the people around me in my circle. I ask myself, how do I feel after having a conversation with them? You need to ask yourself that question. Ask yourself, how do I feel when I speak to my best friend Cassandra? How do I feel when I speak to my boo, Derek? How do you feel? Because if you start feeling, annoyed, upset, you feeling drained, you feel like you're afraid, you feel like you're walking on eggshells, you just feel like you're just uncomfortable. Once you're having these feelings, guys, you got to get this person out of your life. You got to get these people out of your life. Because for number one, you're breaking away your inner beauty. You're breaking away your soul. You're breaking away your core values. You're breaking away everything that you stand for, because they are no contributing by giving you negative thoughts and filling your brain with voices all over of negative saying into your mind. And this cannot be good for you. All it does is poison your mind and your body and your soul. I know it's going to be hard for some of you, but this is something that you have to do if you are thinking about your own beauty. If you're thinking about your inner glow, your inner beauty that you have, you want to make sure you treat that with absolute safety, and don't let anybody come inside and just make you just all stressed out and just make you the worst person that you can ever be. That's not what God created for you. That's not what you want for yourself. You want to be great. You want to create an empire. You want to be remembered by the loving Nancy that you are, the loving Cassandra that you are, the loving Mike that you are, the person that you are inside. That is exactly who you want to be, but you can't be that person when you have all these negative voices around you. Because if you talk to them daily, you have them around you. It's going in your subconscious thinking. I'm just saying, you don't need it. Unpack like society, unpack family messaging that creates inner beauty wounds. And as I just said about people, this is the same thing it's going to be for your family. It's going to be the same thing for society all over. So I know you have, and guys relate to me because I have them too. I know you have family members that you feel like you want to strangle, okay? And you're going to have family members that when you talk to them, you feel like you're drained. And I'm telling you, I have more than one family members that I feel this way with. And I tell you, I try to keep conversation as minimal as possible, because I realize that when I complete a full conversation with them, I am like, okay, can I do this in another year time? And guys, I tell you, I have a big family, okay? We have 8, well, not, I was about to say 18, well, I'm the 18 one, I'm the wash belly, okay? I'm the beautiful one. I shouldn't say that, that's so bad. But again, I just think it, okay? I feel it, I think it, but they're all beautiful. But I'm the 18th one, I'm the wash belly, and I said the wash belly is always the nicest one and the most beautifulest one. Is that a word? Oh my God. But we have 24 brothers and sisters. Yes, I'm trying to remember. I think we have 24 brothers and sisters. I don't know where half of them, more than half of them is right now. That's our family is we're kind of apart. And Dad had 6 outside. So with 18 for mom, from mom had 2 twins. Dad had 6 outside. And with those 6 outside, it becomes 24 brothers and sisters all together. And yes, I kind of, let me see. I think it's only maybe one or two right now that I am still in contact with and really have, um, deep conversation with, and we kind of support each other to a point, but we're not absolutely close. So, there you have it. You're gonna have some family member that you're gonna say, "Oh my God, can I just stay away from?" So, if that's the case and they are draining you, sorry to say, you're gonna have to love them from afar. You have to say hi and bye and just see them at maybe family gathering and stuff like that, but they cannot be your bestie because they're gonna drain you and it's gonna be bad for you, even if it's your family. I'm so sorry. But reality is reality, okay? Now explore attachment styles, cultural bias, and generational beauty trauma. I mean, generational, you may say, okay, the whole family is ugly, the pretty, whatever. They may have different stuff that they say with each other, but you can explore things that you may be getting from your childhood with that, and exploring those attachment styles that you may have growing up, things that you think that you have adapted from your parents, from your peers, from your family, and from your friends. All right, so you need to kind of look deep into that. Guys, that's all I have for you today. I feel so comfy, like I wanted to sit and talk to you for hours. But that is all I have for you today. Again, we're just trying to find your inner beauty, your inner glow. We just are trying to get your beauty out, the real beauty that you are, that you have. Okay? If you know anybody that this content would benefit, please share it with them. If you like my content, I want for you to like and subscribe, and then hit that notification button that anytime you get a video, anytime I drop a video, you actually get notified. Okay, guys, that's all I have today. Again, look down below in my website. I mean, there's going to be freebies there for you to start working on yourself, inner self, and just working on yourself overall to us becoming a better person that you are. Okay, my name is Nancy Mitchell with Love Guru, your guide to better relationships. Peace. I'm out.